spending a little bit of time touring this beautiful old ghost town. This thing is...
Here's the price of this thing with all the goodies, and it's crazy. $175,000 to $225,000.
Today's topic: a van as an overland off-road platform. Are you thinking about a van to go camping in? Do you already have a van and you're thinking about taking it off-road? This clip I'm about to play is from Sportsmobile. It's from one of their customer meets.
Once into the Death Valley National Park, we connected up with Saline Valley Road and continued north into the Saline Valley. And we had made the decision to put our camp actually at an improved campground at some hot springs in Saline Valley. And they're traditionally called Saline Valley Hot Springs or Warm Springs. But that whole area is filled with hot springs, and it makes for a pretty relaxing place to camp.
My van is two-wheel drive on a 5-inch lift kit. It's re-geared with 410 gears to handle the bigger tires. It has an aux locker, selectable locker, cable activated, DIY storage box, wide body fenders. Here's a meet I did in November with a bunch of my friends.
Next spot we're meeting. 6 more vans, I think.
Yeah.
It's getting out of hand.
I know. We almost don't fit no more. There's Hank.
I figured you saw it already. No, I mentioned yesterday, but...
Here's the truth about vans as an overlanding off-road camping platform. You don't need most of this stuff. You don't even need a lift kit. John, are you feeling okay, man? Your mister needs a lift kit. Did you hit your head? You have brain damage? I don't remember. Maybe a little brain damage. But if you've ever talked to me in person, met me in real life, or you've interacted with me on Instagram through messengers or email, you know that this is all marketing for me. I'm just having a good time. I've been talking about lifted vans for more than 10 years now. In fact, it actually rides better, but when it comes to the tippiness, it feels about the same. Not dramatically different at all. Shout out to Fantasy TV. This clip I'm about to show you guys is from her video of the November 2024 lifted van meet. This is Richard's van. He got his light bar and ladder from Ryan installed at the Flying J parking lot. He needs to talk to Larry now. Get a lift kit. Action van suspension. Plenty of clearance. Looking good. So on Facebook Marketplace, I put 40 Econoline, max price $5,000, and there you go, a couple of vans for under $5,000. This van I'm about to show you guys, I see it at work all the time. It has all the sick add-ons except for a lift kit, and it's under $4 grand. I got one of my buddies at work interested in vans, and he actually saw this guy's van on OfferUp, but I can't find the ad now. But under $4 grand for this one. 4,500 or best offer. This guy works in the same area as me. My friend was looking at this van. He said this van's on OfferUp. I'm gonna look for it today. Looks like it has an ORW light bar. Needs a lift kit. performance suspension system on his van, $20.89, and he knows somebody who could install it for $1,000. So at that price, he's well under the $10,000 club. And if you're in Salt Lake City, Utah, Wasatch Overland is now installing action van suspension lift kits for $39.40 installed. So if you get the right deal on a van, you could be at the under $10,000 club. My last van was in the under $10,000 club. I bought my last van for $2,000, but that was way back in 2010. The van I have now is in the under $20,000 club. All right, this is my 1992 Ford Econoline club wagon. I've had this thing for 2.5 years now. Yeah, I like vans, always have. So I did a lot of little things to it, you know. Alright, here's my Ford Econoline lifted. I dropped it off on Monday and picked it up Tuesday. I left it overnight at Full Tilt Off-Road. They also own Action Van Suspension, and they're the guys who designed the kit for this vehicle. So I figured they should install it. They've worked with it before, so they know what they're doing. And then, you know, I could get like a, you know, a little Ford Ranger 4x4 or something, but, you know, or a little SUV like a Jeep Cherokee. Those go for pretty cheap, but, you know, you can't have this stuff in a Cherokee. You know, TV, my little table, bed. So it's a compromise. Yeah, it's not the greatest off-roader, but I have a little house with me. I think it looks cool. I think it completed the look of the van. Once I got the roof rack on, I had to get some kind of, you know, front end enhancement to kind of complete the look. If you can afford it, four-wheel drive all the way. U-Joint Off-Road is on top of the food chain for 4x4 conversions. It costs $30,000 for the conversion. If you want to lift your two-wheel drive van 5 inches, you could do it for as little as $2,000. And there are definitely spots you could get to in a lifted two-wheel drive van than you can in a stock height van. But here's the thing, you want to transform your stock height van, tire deflators, and a good air compressor. These vans take 80 psi back, 60 front, so those little air compressors off the shelf, it takes 30 minutes a tire to refill these up to 80 and 60. So get a fast air compressor, air down to 20 psi, it'll transform your van. It's like this. If I keep full tire pressure in my van with the rear locker, the stock van with 20 psi versus my van with full tire pressure, stock van's doing better with the low tire pressure. And that's an inexpensive way to transform your stock height van. Air compressor and tire deflators. The last of the group from the lifted van meet, November 2024. It's pretty cool that a few people with high-end van builds have shown up to these meets. Here's my buddy Don. His van was featured on U-Joint's YouTube channel, Ambulance Build.
Hey there, Justin at U-Joint Off-Road in Colorado here. Getting ready to send this one home tomorrow back to California. This is a 2000 E450 7.3 ambulance. So this guy also brought us a built trans, a 4R100 to put in this thing from a company called A1 Transmission. Got our standard NV271 transfer case, and then 1350 CV one-piece drive shafts front and back. So that rear shaft's pretty long. It's on the edge of what we can get away with a single-piece shaft, but made it work. We got the Hellwig sway bar in the front.
U-joint 4x4 ambulance build. I hope you guys found this video useful, entertaining, maybe both. I just want you guys to know, no matter what your budget is, you could have a lot of fun with these vans, from $3,500 to $100,000 plus. Don't sit on the sidelines. Just get out, enjoy life. I've been taking this van out since it was stock height. As soon as I got this van, I took it out. So if you're thinking about a van as an off-road rig, overland rig, camping rig, they're awesome. I think my van is the prototypical DIY build. Nothing fancy in here at all. This is less than $200 for this futon sofa bed. Throw in some carpet. I kept the stock panels in. Nothing spectacular in here. All right, guys. Have a great rest of your weekend and have fun. Good morning. This is where I slept last night, by the water, the river rapids. This is becoming one of my favorite hobbies, camping by the water. It's so nice waking up next to this. Here's my van. A little messy right now, but we just woke up. Look who we have here. Agile Off-Road. They got their little convoy too. Not a little convoy, this one's big. Big convoy. Nice. Another van meet here. These guys are all 4x4. Yeah, buddy. What's up? Have a good one, guys.